One of the lessons I learned while I was studying as well was similar to know your lane, right? And I still carry that to this day.
This is happening. This is moving.
Yeah.
So there's nothing. Either we get ahead of it, or we play catch up. And
Do you guys have you guys tried mixing in ears with in ears?
No, I haven't.
Talk to us about that, bro.
KTZ. Gentle brothers, we are back after some time. After life's been lifing, people are not 100% human anymore. Speaking about Bruce, who's lost an appendix. You're probably bionic now.
Wow, this guy making me I'm less now. Oh, a young Rick and Morty upgrade, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we're back. You're back. What's good?
Yeah, what's happening? My name is Odie,
Glad-
and yeah, joined by these gentlemen next to me, Russ and Leroy. But yeah, gents, introduce yourselves. What's been happening since we last spoke? And yeah.
yeah, man, it's good to be back on these YouTube streets. Episode 6, guys. Like, of all the things that made it out of the WhatsApp group, this is the one thing I'm so proud of.
Dude.
Because with us gents especially, trips and stuff does not happen. Like, it'll just be like, it would be nice. But man, this project made it out, and yeah, we're 6 episodes in, and it's good to be here. Elroy, it's such a relief to see you with us, man. You had us worried for a second there, Brody. How you doing?
Hey, what's good? What's good? I'm glad to be back and glad to be alive. Yeah, like Odie said, I had to go get rid of my piece of me. My appendix had to get taken out, so that's why we didn't have an episode last week.
Yeah.
Yes.
But now we're back. We're back at it. We're back at it. Let's get it. Let's get cooking. Yeah, I've got FOMO now. Let me just. Yeah, what's good? Yeah.
I'm not
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
do it. I'm not gonna handle mine.
I don't have a stand. My stand is gone. My stand is gone.
This is the wave, bro.
I've got to just do it this way.
Apparently, apparently that's how the YNs are recording these days.
The YA.
Yeah. Yeah, see,
You
this
guys
is the
are
new
crazy.
wave, bro.
You guys are calling them the YNs. The
Straight up,
youngins.
The youngins, bro.
The youngins, bro.
This is what it is.
Have you guys been working on anything lately? Crazy, good, whatever.
Yeah, don't know if I can talk about it yet, but there's definitely something in the works. Yeah, I think that's as far as I can take it. But yeah, definitely been working on some stuff. Discovered a new plugin, so I'm locked and loaded for plugin of the week this week.
Ooh.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Keen.
Yeah.
I need that.
Vibes.
Yeah. Leroy, you
Vibes.
cooking, bro?
Cooking. No, I actually just got back to work today. Funny enough, and I'm just basically just catching up on everything. I was supposed to have a recording session, but I woke up and I wasn't able. The pain isn't like it's not completely gone, so I'm still in recovery. So I have to take things slow. So I'm not cooking yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also got I got a plugin, but yeah, we'll see. We'll talk when it's that time.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't have plugin of the week yet, but I think I'll speak of a group of plugins. I've been working on something as well. Can't speak on it yet, but yeah, I'm working on something exciting. There's an element of rolling back the years, which is cool on it.
That gives
on the
it.
project.
That gives it away. That gives it away, bro. Big time.
Is it? Does it?
We know already.
No.
I have an idea.
You
Yeah,
might
I
have
have
an
an idea.
idea. But yeah, I think it's cool though. But yeah, gents, I think there's a lot that's been happening in the music world, in the engineering space, in this space we find ourselves in. And the biggest, dare we say, tidal wave has been a legend, right? Timbaland.
Yeah.
And
Wild.
AI.
There's a lot of talk about AI. We know how the feelings of violating certain things, but let me tell you something. I got to share something I've been working on because I always wanted to do this, and I never got a chance to. I always wanted to work with Big, and I never got a chance to. Until today, it came out right. Play.
What are you guys' thoughts on that?
Yo, Mr. Mosley's moving mad, bro. It's such a difficult one. I haven't really read into the details of it, so disclaimer, I'm not speaking from an educated point of view, just from the odd reaction that I've just seen, online. But just my view on AI, look, I think it's here to stay, for good or bad. That's just the reality. It's becoming a big part of our daily lives. Everything around us is utilizing it. But for our field specifically, it's a tricky one, man. There's really a difficult line to tread, because some of my colleagues this morning, we were talking, someone was saying they used Justin Bieber's vocals, AI vocals, as backing vocals on their track.
Crazy.
And another colleague was like, you can't release that. And he was like, of course I can. Why not? I wrote the melody, I wrote the lyrics, it's my song. And it's like, you see, so that's the ethics, bro. It's like you got these amazing Justin Bieber BVs that he never, authorized. And yeah, so it's for Timbo to actually go full on with this it has been met with obviously polarizing views and opinions. But I think he's just trying to get ahead of the game, because it's getting there anyway, and we're playing catch up with it.
Yeah, but I mean, with creating an AI label, I mean, come on, bro.
And using people's music to train it, that's the ethics. And I think that's what most people are really upset about is, you've taken an opportunity to sign a physical human being and an opportunity to change your life, and you're probably using someone's material to train this thing. Let's just get that out of the way. You are. And yeah, what does that mean ethically? And his view, from just the snippets and clips I've seen, is just hey, this is happening. This is moving.
Yeah.
So there's nothing, either we get ahead of it, or we play catch up, and by then it's too late.
And also, do you guys see what Guru said about it? He had this whole post on Instagram. I'll put it up here but yeah, he's like, nah, bro. Nah, Timbo. It's not it. It's not it, bro. It's not it. So again, like you're saying, yeah, we are playing catch up, but I think the biggest thing is the ethics around it.
Yeah.
That's
the slippery slope, man.
But so
slippery.
Yeah. For you, would you guys, or how? Because there will be a point, and there is a point that we are using AI. Where are you guys with AI in your workflow currently, or where would you like to be in your workflow with AI?
The closest I would say I've gotten with AI in the workflow is the waves, the de-reverb and the clarity. I don't know if that counts as AI, but it seems to behave like an AI of some sort, where it learns the content and then it quickly adapts to cleaning out the noises. I think that's as close as I get. I don't know if there's any AI mixing apps out there. I remember once seeing some guy had he was pushing an AI app, but I think it was a fake site just to get people to submit mixes, or just it was like a money grab. Where they're saying you put in your stems and then the AI will mix it for you. It was a while back. It didn't really take off, so maybe it was a heist. I'm not sure. And then there's the standard, the lander, and the Logic's mastering thing, and I think SoundCloud's got its own AI mastering situation going on as well.
Yeah.
I've tried the mastering ones and haven't been impressed yet. Like, they're getting good. Yes, it's getting good, but it's not at it like I think it's great for the bedroom producers. I can record. I've recorded myself. I just need to put the song out on Spotify or wherever, put it through the thing, and then just get it cranked up. I don't know how else I would incorporate it. Oh, I haven't seen anything yet. How about you guys? I don't know. Have you guys seen anything?
Wait, do you guys still use Lander?
Not personally. No.
Personally.
No.
I was never a fan.
Yeah, likewise, man. The AI mastering is very tricky. I think, what's his name? Is it Sing Mastering? Colin Leonard. You guys might know him. He's like a big time, probably the most Grammy awarded mastering engineer around right now after Weinstein, forgetting his first name. But anyway, he's also got an AI mastering situation called Aria, but it's more robotics based. So it's his analog, it's a duplication of his analog setup. Then he's got like a robotics situation similar to Access Analog, where it's like robotics, and then you tweak it in the cloud, and then it sends your audio over IP to the device, and then makes the physical changes. Similar vibes. That has been said to be quite good, because then it's not just AI just doing its thing in the cloud. It's actually going to some analog equipment. There's robotics. You actually get to tweak the devices. So I guess that's a bit different, and that's a bit more powerful, I think, because that's almost like in conjunction with physical touch. But yeah, in terms of AI that I utilize, similar to Leroy, man, just the isotope stuff a lot of the time, the noise reduction stuff, really that's the most AI, you know. Yeah, absolutely. But mixing, personally, I feel like, yeah, we'll get there eventually, but I don't think there's anything out there right now that is like getting anyone to be like, okay, cool, I need to.
I think for me as well, the AI stuff was definitely like, it's clarity, like Leroy. It's clarity, and I use that almost on a daily basis. So I've just finished a podcast series for a client now recently, and on that chain I used literally almost all AI Waves plugins. I used the Curves, I used the IDX, I used Equator, the EQ. So literally I just chucked and clarity and de-reverb, not de-reverb, but the clarity reverb, whatever it's called. I was like, oh, okay, cool, just do that. I'm not gonna waste time. Sounded cool, obviously tweaks here and there, but yeah, at the end of the day, it's a podcast, it's audio only. It's fine, you know. But when it comes to the music, still a bit iffy, to be fair.
Yeah, the tools are still very much in their beginning stages. I mean, I think we spoke about Forte a few weeks back, the tool that sort of auto names your tracks and does the strip silencing and all that stuff.
That's what it's called.
Forte, yeah. So that's a very useful like AI thing. Like personally, it's just a bit pricey. So yeah, if you can get on that sub, great. It'll save you time. I think if you do like a lot of sessions a day, then it saves you time. But if you're not doing a lot, then I don't know if the price justifies, having it.
Yeah.
But that's useful. So for me, that's where AI is really strong, is as I guess in the it's an assistant, and it's really powerful as an assistant, and those tools that it brings out assisting and optimizing workflows, those things it's really good at. And I think as humans, we're cool with that. It's just when it starts to do things that replace you as a human, that's when you're like,
Yeah. in terms of spend, like obviously we're spending it. I mean, we talk about what we spend on plugins monthly. We talk about all that stuff, but like, do you guys foresee yourself spending money on a Forte, for instance, in the near future? As much as it might be a helpful tool, would you rather spend that money on a Forte or on an assistant?
Definitely Forte. This sounds bad, but definitely Forte for me. Leroy, what do you think?
Hey man, I'm in the small city of PE or Kabeja, so right now I'm in the phase where I'm all about that. In a sense, it could be trying to keep the whole chain of flow alive, or I'll first try doing hiring assistants. Depending on how that goes, that will determine if it's time to move over to getting Forte or not. Yeah, you know. So yeah, man, just because you got to keep it alive. The kids need to have a place to work or learn from or grow from, man.
I mean, I was gonna say that's what Russ does. He
uses with
it as
Russ,
a training exercise. Line up all my tracks and name them.
Yeah.
Low-key sneak in some of my mixes during lectures just to hear, like, gauge the reaction quickly.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Don't worry, guys. So this is how you line up the tracks. Red. Make the drums red. Also, actually, interesting.
Absolutely.
Do you guys color code? I know, obviously, Leroy on Logic. Do you color code in Logic?
Yeah.
What color are your drums?
This is not by choice or preference. This is just because it's the first one on the color palette, and because I'm doing drums first, it'll be that bright orange close to red.
Okay.
There's no red in Logic. It's like an orange, and then
I know that. Yeah.
So that's
red.
Red,
drums.
yeah. It would be red, yeah. Drums. Bass,
Red.
orange.
Yeah, red.
Yeah.
We all went to red school, guys, for drums.
Pensado's place, boys.
I'm telling you. Red drums,
Maybe
purple bass.
Yeah.
Red drums, purple bass, green
Yellow
guitars, yellow lead vox. That's totally me, bro. That's Pensado all day.
Yeah, all day. Obviously, Pro Tools, maroon. I keep the master maroon still.
I never changed that. Never changed
the MixBusses, all of it maroon. And then,
is it? Okay.
Yeah. And then auxes will be green, or depending. I might change it if I feel funky that day. But yeah.
It's actually crazy how many people use that same color scheme, because I think, I could be mistaken, I think Leslie also has a similar color scheme where his drums, I don't know if his drums are red though, but he's got a very distinctive color scheme, and for him it's just about organization.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it makes sense because you know exactly what it is.
As soon as you open it, you know what's where. Yeah.
What I like about Pro Tools when it comes to color, oh geez, I just lowered
You're
my
right
chair.
there, bro. We almost lost you.
I just lowered my chair. I'm like, what the fuck? But on Pro Tools, when you change the track, you can obviously, it's easier to change the region as well, the audio clips to match.
Yeah.
And the saturation. It's not as easy, I feel, I've found on Logic. It takes longer to go. You have to go, because on Pro Tools you can say track and region to change the color. Logic, I don't recall you can do that at the same time.
You don't do it at the same time, but I think there is a situation where you can. With the newer one, you can. So if I'm in the edit window and I select the tracks, I will I change the color there. I think it also changes on the mixer side. I'll have to double check.
Yeah, because if you select the tracks there, but then you'd have to select the regions as well.
Yeah.
In the edit window.
I think maybe the reason why I don't notice it is because I select the tracks on the edit window, change the regions themselves, flip to mixer, and then change the color there. So the delay isn't as noticeable for me in terms of selecting, change, switch over, select. I just do it all in one go. Maybe that's what's different.
Yeah, but again, it's literally
but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
We have spoken about automation, right?
We might have touched on it.
We have touched on it.
Briefly,
Now, I was just thinking briefly. I was just thinking about the ease of automation in Logic, especially when it comes to plugins.
Oh yeah.
Such
Is it like click?
It's click. You can go, in Pro Tools, you can drop down and select your different things, volume, pan, whatever, without having to go activate it in the plugin. Logic, it's already there.
The parameters are predefined.
Yeah. On each plugin.
Man, why don't Pro Tools do that, bro? Because you gotta
at the very least, bro.
At the very least, bro. Because the stuff that you get by default.
Come on.
The stuff that you get by default in Pro Tools is like volume, pan,
and mute.
And mute, right? Which is cool, but I would also want the parameters there because I can't tell you it's a process. It's definitely like a 4 or 5 step process to enable a certain parameter for automation.
No. It's a shortcut on Apple. Control, Command,
click,
Alt, click,
and then click on that parameter.
That's Pro Tools.
Yeah.
And Windows is Control, Windows, Alt, and click on the parameter. So it is a shortcut, or you can click on the what's this thing called? The 2 boxes on the plugin itself, and then drag across.
Yes. I think it's called the automation.
Whatever, that's
something.
That window, that pop-up. So there is ways, but it's more cumbersome than Logic. Logic, it just, as soon as the plugin's on there, it's already there in the drop down. Press A, that's a shortcut to open automation.
Yeah.
And then you can choose what you want. That's our lie.
But also if you got your plugin open, so you open the automation by pressing A, and then let's say you open your plugin window, whatever parameter you click on, it pops up on the lane there, so you can write your automation immediately or whatnot. But also, I was gonna say, the more I hear you guys talking about Pro Tools, the more it sounds like you need to have an assistant to to work peacefully and efficiently.
I guess that's why these always have assistants. But
you have to justify having one. I mean, if you're churning out like however many mixes Jason was churning out like at his peak, then yes, you do need someone who's doing all that legwork. In our case, maybe I speak for myself, but at peak time, maybe you're really working on one album. It's not like you're working on 5 albums like Jason would be doing, at the same time. So, and our industry is not as lucrative as their industry is. I mean, I don't know what they pay their assistants. There's also all sorts of stories about, people being on slave wages or working for free in the States. But I think if you get to the lucrative league where you are Manny Marroquin's assistant and Jason's assistant and, all sorts, then I think you're at a place where they afford to pay you something, decent.
A living wage.
A living, definitely. You also form a relationship. Jason and Mike Seberg, I think Jason sings Mike's praises any chance he gets, and he gets paid definitely handsomely.
And I mean, Jason had his praises sung by Dave.
Exactly.
Dave's assistant.
He was Dave's guy. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
but that's a culture that we also don't really. I don't know. Maybe in my experience, we don't really have in South Africa, where like an OG will take a youngin and then just like sit under my wing and I'll show you like everything. Or maybe it's not as common. I don't want to say it doesn't happen. Maybe it's just not,
It's not
you know,
popular.
like popular, or people are really like know about it much. If I can give
Yeah.
a shout out to Tim Langfeld, who received a random email from a younger Russ about, hey, I want to come shadow at your studio. And Tim Langfeld is just a legendary mastering engineer. And that was the first time I sat in front of B&W speakers and
Mm.
heard what music is supposed to sound like. And I
Wow.
feel like we need like a lot more young people being exposed to this, because we get students these days who are like, hey, is analog a real thing or is it just like snake oil?
Oh, come on,
And
come
you're
on,
like,
come on,
bro, what do you
come on.
mean?
What are you guys teaching the kids?
Yeah.
What are you guys teaching
Hey,
the kids?
they arrive with these preconceived notions because of the internet, right? Some
Yo,
crazy person with a million followers will say, analog is fake. You know, it's like
Yeah.
AP mastering. Have you seen this guy called AP mastering on YouTube?
nah.
If not, you should check him out. He's like the ultimate audio field antagonist, which it's cool because he backs it up. He backs it up,
Antagonist.
but you should check it out. Yeah.
Nah, for sure. Yeah, but I think that's so, guys. This industry, and I think I remember working on a project as well, just out of college or whatever,
Mhm.
and Peter Pilson, I love him, bro.
You
I
you
love him, bro.
learned under Peter P, bro.
He is a beast, and I think he still mixes for Tandiswa live to this day. He's her live engineer. I
Mhm.
learned he was a producer on the project. I was tracking for him. He went back and mixed. I hope he doesn't hear this, but I probably would have mixed some of the songs differently. But I learned a lot, especially in the session.
Yeah.
Just the ear, the attention to detail,
Mhm.
the yeah. And then there was a guy who was a mixing engineer and mastering engineer, Jasper Williams as well.
Mhm.
Crazy.
Mhm.
It was the Afro Teens. Yeah, Afro
Mhm.
Teens. This was like what, 2010, 11?
World Cup, post World Cup days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
around about there. And then, I mean, that was crazy. So it's like spending 2 weeks in the studio with these guys, recording an album with kids, and how they like manage young talent. And obviously, there was also elements of like, we're gonna get session musers back in Joburg to redo some of the things. Like, you guys are mean. They like that. They're like, we're gonna get session musers.
To overdub all of this.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
there's some stuff we're gonna get session musers. I'm like, wow. But for the most part though, they would just you learn so much in those spaces. And that's why like
Absolutely.
having like, because I know also Leroy Azol's back in the kind of teaching space, like having lecturers like you guys, the kids are gonna learn quite a bit, because you studied and then you worked in the industry and you're seeing what the industry wants, and
Yeah.
then you're gonna teach them the basics, and then
Yeah.
also they're gonna learn where you at now as well, and then they can be able to take what you know now, which is experience and everything like that. So I think you guys are in an important space.
Ish, absolutely, bro. It's a privilege actually too.
True.
I think I still suffer from imposter syndrome sometimes. I'm like, who am I to tell, these students what to do? I'm still trying to like understand some of these things myself, but it's also downplaying, how far you've come, and the experience that you've obviously amassed in the industry. Man, these giants must be celebrated, like the Peter Pilsons of this world. I think of Dave Langerman, who actually lives like 3 minutes away from me, which is such a gift, man. He's a legend in the jazz world. And such a like Dave will have no secrets. I've asked him all sorts of like, how do you do? And he'll be like, yeah, man, you should, do X, Y, and Z. It's just a giving heart, that these guys have. And I just, without sounding like a broken record, I just want to say to any young person who aspires to get into the music industry at large, not just engineering, take time to sit under someone if you can, like knock these doors until they open, and sit under these people and just learn. Don't say nothing. These YNs feel like they gotta add 2 cents every 10
Yo,
seconds.
every 10
Like,
seconds, bro.
you
Yeah,
don't say nothing. Just sit down in the corner, observe and listen and learn, because that's priceless. No lecture is gonna give you that experience.
that's true. That's so true.
Yeah.
Nothing to add on that one. Yeah, you summed it up, right?
Yeah, because one of the lessons I learned um, while I was studying as well was similar to know your lane, right? And I still carry that to this day in
Yeah.
all in everything I do. Was our lecturer? She was like, when she was in a session,
Hmm.
she got kicked out because she thought, what if you try this? And they're like, no, you just here to track. And so if you think you're a producer, there's the door type thing,
Hmm. Hmm.
So it's like that thing where it was instilled. It's like, no, know your place. If we
Hmm.
call upon you to be a tracking engineer,
Yeah.
that's it.
Hmm.
Um, and that whole thing of speak, especially in the studio, speak when
Hmm.
spoken to. It's like, if I ask you, what do you think, or do you have an opinion on something,
Yeah.
then that's when to chime in, and also
Yeah.
knowing how to chime in.
Hmm. Hmm.
Because now imagine if I said what I said now about Peter and the
Hmm.
mixes, and then I'm like, I would not have had the opportunity to be in that room, be in that studio,
Yep.
Hmm.
and learn. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Like, one
True.
of the things he loves to do when tracking lead vocals, he kicks
Hmm.
out the whole band, and he'll switch off especially if the vocalist is, let's say, nervous.
Hmm.
Switch off the lights in the what's this, in the
Live
vocal
room.
booth, live room
No.
vocal booth. Yo, direct Alice studio one in. Switch off lights, and this is obviously before people with LED strips, and all this stuff. It's like, okay, cool, do your thing, or like similarly, like how Sia doesn't like to see the crowd, so it's like, turn your back to us and then just sing in the dark to yourself,
Mm.
right? Those kind of things.
Mhm.
You learn small things that work,
Yeah,
and don't impose. And again, you learn not to impose your own biases to the music. But
absolutely,
thanks for
man.
Yeah.
coming to my TED talk.
Yeah, you gotta let the song, or you gotta let the music. It's true. And like you said, OD, I also learned from being in sessions like that where you just sit and be quiet, and if you're here to record, you're here to track. If you're here to mix, then mix, and just basically stay in your lane. And only when somebody asks, yo, so what do you think? And then you bring up your opinion. That's like really, I think, is the best way to really learn. And like you said, Russ, these YNs, they got an opinion on everything every 2 seconds.
Bro.
You just gotta have the patience to sit there and like really watch, because like you said, if you're seeing the dude turning off the lights, like you figure out, oh, why is he turning off the lights? It's to give the vocalist that freedom and space to be themselves, to allow the music to come out as it should and freely without that nervous energy, and basically allowing the music to music, and that's how you make good music at the end of the day, man.
Hmm.
Yeah, those are those little things
Yeah,
that are slowly slipping away.
Slowly. Speaking of
slowly.
which, quickly, do you
Yeah.
guys like to mix soft or loud?
This guy, yeah, it's a
Ah,
pet peeve. It's become a pet peeve of mine. Ever since I got back into teaching, it's the whole debate of loud and quiet, or loud and soft. But I mix quiet to answer you.
Hmm.
Hey, I'm guilty, man. On headphones,
Banging.
I'm banging. It really depends. But a lot of the time, I'm banging. I don't know if it's like using a headphone amp that gives, because it's loud, but it doesn't
Yeah, you've got
feel uncomfortable.
nice tone.
I can hear like it's loud, but it's not fatiguing. I don't feel like I'm beating up my ears. So I don't know on headphones. You on speakers, right, Leroy?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
on headphones. I think I'm definitely a bit on the loud side, but I don't know if that's the cans. Odie, your side, are you cranking it?
I'm no, I'm a soft guy. My
Okay,
on
Mm.
even on headphones,
okay,
the phones is sitting at maximum 10 o'clock,
okay.
max 10, and then but you need the vibe sometimes, and then I'll crank it up to like 2, just to
Yeah,
get that vibe, and then I'll go back down, especially if I know it's going to be a long session.
yeah, yeah.
Especially going to be a long session. Um, and then I'll crank it up sometimes if I want to get those. I
Do
want to
you
get
guys
those.
have you guys tried mixing in ears with in ears?
No, I
Mm-mm.
haven't.
Talk to us
Are
about
those are
that, bro.
KTZ?
These what is this? I think so. It's like K something, that China
Yeah.
brand.
Yeah. How are those?
Pretty
Because
decent,
literally,
hey?
I was literally wanting to cop a pair this week.
Yeah, no, pretty decent. This is my cheaper one, cheapest. So I use this one at gym, or if I wanna, because this one's got the mic situation. And then I do have it's not the pro line, but it's a bit better. It's like mid. I don't know the model number, but these ones I use when if I'm mixing like live shows or anything like that. They're pretty decent. What I like, it's like the frequency response from the low end all the way up to the high frequencies is pretty really good. And I found I mix much more quiet on the in ears than I normally do with headphones or monitors. Because every the sound is right there. It's inside
Mm.
your brain, right there in your brain. It's fascinating. It's fascinating. I haven't like done a mix, like a studio mix on these. I'm still trying to find the sweet spot.
Mm,
Like I've done a mix before, and then I was like, didn't really when I played it on the speakers,
translate.
it didn't translate the way I wanted it to. But everything in here sounds like I'm back at SABC where it's like everything is dead. The sound is
Okay.
there's no
It's
reflections.
just yeah.
How long did it take you
It's me and the
to?
audio.
How long did it take you to get used to them?
Mm.
For live sound, virtually immediately. It's just finding the balance for in studio that I'm struggling to like find the sweet spot to where I really want where I want it to be. So I don't know if it's the earphones themselves, because this and this it's two different worlds, and then coming
Yeah.
to the monitors, it's a whole other ball game.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. It's like it's clear, bottom end clear. Everything is nice and clear. Is it good clear? I don't know yet. I have to try it with like something like the Shure or the Sennheiser, like a more high end pair of in-ears to
Yeah.
really know the difference. And then this is I'm inside the club in these ones. It's a club here.
Are those because you guys are both on closed back, right?
Yeah, close back.
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
are these were DJ ones. This is the V-Moda. I forget. This was a gift. I got this like 5 years ago, so I don't remember the model name. It's the V-Moda something. LP. I'll figure it out. Let me find it quick.
Cool. And how do you mix on those Audio Technique? Is it Audio Technique? Audio Technica?
Audio Technica. Yeah.
Company always throws me off.
Man, these are the 50s. The
Yeah.
50s are like
M50s, ne?
yeah, the M50s. They M50X. So good. I got 2 pairs of these. They are, man, I love them, man. The low end, I mean, I
Yeah.
use them with EQ. I use them with EQ because the low end can be misleading. Audio Technica pet peeve, they're a bit bright, all of them.
I found that.
So EQ, you need to definitely EQ them. The M40Xs are slept on hard, but those are the best sounding for me in the range. The M40X.
So you have an external output for your headphones in your session
Um,
to EQ.
so I use Rogue Amoeba's sound source on my Mac, which is basically like what Voicemeeter is to Windows.
Okay.
And then it allows me to EQ that audio like system wide. And then I use Can Opener as well, Goodhertz Can Opener, for just the crosstalk and the stereo image, because headphones are weird with the left in the left and the right in the right. But when you listen on speakers, you're getting like a crossfeed of both.
Yeah.
So Can Opener simulates that. Yeah, so then I EQ the whole system, just monitoring off sound source. It's cool because then I can EQ if I'm using my Audient interface, I can select that and then say apply the EQ to that device or whatever audio device I'm using.
I think the next step for this would be to get the tips molded to my ear.
Right.
And then that's maybe
That'll
that'll
probably
push
help.
it to the next level. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, cool.
But coming from stock, it's pretty good.
You,
Highly recommend it.
gents, I think it's that time of the week or time of the episode.
Yeah, bro.
Plugin of the week, gentlemen.
Before we jump to plugin of the week, can we just appreciate Odie's mic of the week?
Guys, guys,
Yo.
guys.
Yo,
these
this guy
These guys.
flexing on us hard.
You guys.
You know,
see.
Odie, Leroy, when I joined the call first, he was like, "Hey man, I'm rocking this guy," and then he turns the mic around, and I'm like, oh, "Norman, bro."
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing that again.
Hey, yo. If you're wondering why this guy sounds crispy, that's
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Tell
These
us
oaks.
about this bad boy quickly, bro. This is not a common mic.
It's the clarity. The clarity's on it. You're hearing clarity on it. That's why maybe it
Yep.
sounds crisp.
Yeah.
But this is the Neumann BCM, the broadcast mic.
Yeah.
75. Let's get the focus.
Yeah, focus is fighting us.
But this is not even the green one. It's with green badge.
The green badge.
Green badge, bro. I hadn't seen the green badge before. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I'm like, dang.
Yo.
There you go.
Hey, we had it.
We had it.
But
There
now-
we go.
There. Yeah.
It's the green badge. So I won't lie, it's a solid mic. It sounds amazing. It's not every day you come across a dynamic Neumann.
Man.
I would record vocals on this if I recorded.
Absolutely.
'Cause
Absolutely.
This, I would say though, this does definitely give the SM7 a run for its money. If you have the budget and you want to go for this over
Right.
SM7, probably maybe triple the price, most likely.
Dang.
But it's a loner.
I
It's a
should have
loner.
asked for a tour when I came to your place, bro. If I saw that, you would have come back home and it's gone, bro.
It's a loner. It's a loner. It's a loner. But yeah, plugin of the week. You guys said you are good to go.
Let me go with mine because I feel like Ross is gonna come with a heater. Mine is a nice fun one. Where I had the tab open. Oh yeah, there it is. So this one's more for like producers. It's a plugin called Radio.
Mm-hmm.
And what this allows you to do is basically it comes in with some radio stations preloaded on there. You can add your own. So then you load it on as a plugin on your session, and you can basically sample so it'll play back, and if you want to sample something, you can just basically it's got a little bar that shows you like I think like 30 seconds of playback, and you can basically start clipping from there and literally drag and drop your sample into your session and start chopping it up. And like the radio stations, I've watched the demo video of it. The radio stations that it's got are like, it's those radio stations that play like instrumental based music and like music from the 60s and like your like pre-2000 music. So I guess I don't know how they work out the sampling rights situation there, but I'm sure it's probably easier because they've chosen or they've worked out a deal with the radio stations that you can have a cheaper licensing fee or something like that.
That's cool.
It's called Radio. It's by... It's a utility plugin by Plugin Boutique.
Oh. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard that name in a while.
Yeah.
Plugin Boutique.
And it's on sale now for like $10.
Okay.
That's 170 something rand now. The rand is fighting back, guys. 17 rand to the dollar.
That's me.
Yo, kilohertz, man. I think Leroy.
Snap.
Leroy, you've probably alluded to this before, but kilohertz, man.
Yo.
I slept on this old boy. Opened up a transient shaper, man. It absolutely transformed a kick for me. Like, unbelievable. Like it went from 0 to hero. So kilohertz transient shaper, the whole kilohertz bundle, man. Just check it out. They've got like 30 free plugins. Like they've got a free bundle and it's like 30. And this transient shaper is part of that free bundle. So no excuse not to try it out.
Don't let the GUI fool you. Those plugins, they bang.
The GUI is a bit it's like old school Mac DSP, you know.
Yeah, true.
But like it's cooking. Odie, what you got?
So for me, also kilohertz is crazy, especially for I love it for especially for vocal effects. Crazy effects. They have stutter stuff, I think, but for me it's not necessarily a plugin, but it's the version 16 of the Waves plugins that's come out, and they've redesigned. And they've just redesigned a couple plugins and GUI. The Neve V stuff, V series, is now black.
Oh, word!
And it has a mix knob on the compressor.
Crazy.
So they're like, so they also trying to fight back. There's some, and then obviously they have the AI stuff, but that I was like, oh, okay, cool. No, they deserve a shout out for this though. The redesign of some of the old school plugins.
Old school.
Yeah.
I see it now. Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah. Because the GUI for the V series was not something I was a fan of. That gold/brown was weird. But yeah.
Sure.
That's my plugin of the week.
Hey.
Yeah. Might as well jump into mix of the week. While we're at it.
Mix of the week, yo.
Mix of the week is always tough, man.
I'll go first.
Go for it.
I thought I had an artist. I thought I had a song. I thought I had a mix. And then I was listening to this week I was listening to a song. Random playlist. And then I'm like, ooh, what the hell is that? Artist never heard of before. Artist by the name of NF. Never heard of NF before.
Boy.
Now you're talking about them dons.
Yo.
NF is a beast, bro. I love the project. His Hope project. The song featuring Corday, Careful. Too much. Let me see who the project's mixed by. It's mixed by Jeff Soka and Tommy Prophet.
Yeah, Tommy. His producer's Buck. Tommy Prophet is
Yeah, Tommy Prophet is the
Buck.
producer. And
Yeah,
again, that intro is a wall of sound.
yeah.
The project is a fusion of genres. It's crazy. It sounds amazing. I enjoyed it so much, bro. I think NF
Yeah.
and Mike Bosey mixed Happy. I see. So yeah,
Sure.
people check out NF. That's my mix of the week. Any song on that album. But
All right.
yeah.
Shout out NF, bro. That's an OG. Leroy, do you wanna go, bro? I'm dry this week.
You okay. Mine is a little bit. I'm going a little bit different from what I usually go with. I'm just trying to find the mix. Song I've been really enjoying, from production to songwriting to the mix as well. It's "Ordinary" by Alex. Yeah, so the song is by Alex Warren. It's called "Ordinary."
Hmm.
It's different from what I normally go for in terms of like that wall of sound vibe. It's got a little bit of it, but it's a warmer mix. And like I was saying, like from the mix to the production, the songwriting, I thought it was a very beautiful record. So let me just find the mix engineer real quick. Okay, so yeah, that probably would have been the best way to go about it, isn't it?
Ordinary found it. It is
Thank you,
mixed
leader.
by Alex Genia.
Alex Ganea,
Alex
that's
Ganea, yeah,
Serban's
That's
Serban's kid.
Service
guy.
dude. And
Yeah.
Randy Merrill on the master.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise, right? It's like
Yeah.
the Ghanaia's got that tender at Sterling Sound.
Yeah. Apart from that, what I find weird is how his mixes stand out to my ear, but they don't. Like I didn't know. Maybe I'm not picking up on his signature sound, but like the songs that I've been enjoying a lot recently are him and Serban. I find it pretty interesting.
That's Serban's Padawan, bro. That's his kid. It's crazy, eh? Legacy.
Legacy.
Legacy,
Russ?
man. I'm gonna go with something Soweto, man. The tall wonder, South Africa. Love something Soweto. Like, man, this homie is so gifted. His voice, and just want to shout out some local cats. Its song is called Deda. It says, I'm surprised I'm butchering that. It's Deda or DEDA. Okay, let's keep it there. All right. DEDA Deda. Mastered by Mike Zietzman. Shout out Mike. He's been doing a lot of dope stuff in the South African music industry. Very busy, man. Mixer is Ross Dorkin. I don't know if he's local, but shout out to him. Shout out to the vocal engineer, who is a friend, Clifford Machingaifa, man, aka Sound Sangoma. He calls himself the shake of the bones for sound, and he really is, man. He's really gifted, man. So shout out to the Oaks, yeah.
The fire. No, that's dope, man. Yeah, I think I won't lie, I'm not up to speed to do like a technique of the week. I'm not up to speed with that. But if you guys feel free, if you've got a technique of the week you want to share. I feel like we did the automation.
But we sort of spoke about that.
Yeah.
Automation it's what's this saying I don't want to use? It's a low-key plug, yo. It's a low-key plug. It changed the game for me when it came to my mixing. I slept on it for a couple of years, but once I started doing that, that's when I was like, oh, that's also very important.
Yeah, there are people who, before even any plugins or compressors, they'll go manually automate the levels.
Yeah,
and I'm like, just throw on a vocal rider, bro.
Throw on a vocal rider.
Look, that's an understated one, eh? Vocal rider and bass rider.
Yeah.
Those are
Yeah,
understated.
vocal rider is a G.
Yeah. And how many instances of DSs do you guys have on your vocals?
Ooh, good one.
Ooh, very nice question.
Good one. I'm essentially sensitive to sibilance and brightness. So I usually rock the Waves de-esser, and the SSL1, and and the 902, the Plugin Alliance one. I think it's a
Oh, yes.
Lindell.
Lindell. Yeah.
Yeah, 902. Love the 902, man. So I usually rock the Waves. It's a combination of, it's never all three at the same time. But it's usually a combination of the Waves and 902, or the Waves and the SSL, or 902 SSL. Yeah. You guys?
I've been playing around with the Slate Digital from the Mix Rack
VMR.
DSR. The DSR on there, it's also very good. Very transparent. Doesn't give your voice or your singer a lisp.
Yes.
Yeah.
That and RDSR. So RDSR would be first. It'll be the first soldier in the line, and then I'll throw in the Slate Digital one at the end of the line just to catch those last peeking through ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
RDSer up front.
Mhm.
Then, I mean, sometimes I interchange, but then towards the end of the chain or at the end of the chain, I'll go sibilance by Waves.
I've
You use
tried it.
sibilance.
Yeah.
I've tried. I'm struggling to get it to work. Like I'm still struggling to find the sweet spot.
That's
Maybe I
why
must
it's
take the
sometimes
time,
it's
Likewise.
I
I can't make sibilance dance, man. I've tried.
it's very finicky, to be honest, and it doesn't work on everything. But I think obviously depending on what's ahead of it,
True.
then yeah, because if I try introduce top end again into a vocal, then have the sibilance after, then it's a meh. But yeah.
So, wait, before we go, guys, just tell me, do you guys find with the wave stuff, are there like plugins that you can really use to take something from scratch, or is it more of you need to do some work to the vocal or treat the audio first before you throw in the waves for the waves plugin to like really shine?
Especially with waves you have to, I find you have to be very intentional about gain staging, going from plugin to plugin to plugin. The minute you're hot going into waves, you've lost it. And then you're fighting a losing battle. But so yeah, if I tend to have obviously gain and then check my gain staging going into, because I tend to 9 times out of 10 I'll go into the Poik Tech up front, and then from there I'll drop the output, go whatever is next, so I always do that. I always play around with the input output of my plugins, especially when it comes to waves.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more utility for me. It doesn't do the heavy lifting. Like Odi said, it's quite sensitive to like hot levels, and I'm sometimes really pushing into a bus or into just a track in general. So utility really mainly for me.
Gotcha. All right, I'll look into that. I'll pay attention to more. I'll pay attention to that a bit more. Away.
Yeah.
Gain staging.
But that Poik Tech, the only thing I literally don't do anything. I just pop it on, and it already colors the sound in a way.
Yeah, it does. It does.
And then that trick of boost
and cut
boost by 3, and cut by maybe 1 on the low.
At like 60
beautiful.
or 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
No, it does. Puig Tech, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
I should try the Puig Tech. I just jumped on the UAD one when it came out, so I want to try the Puig.
Yeah. I know. Man, my boy JJP, bro.
I wish I had my backdrop, my usual backdrop.
Yes.
I had a whole bunch of pull text on there.
Yeah,
Let's show you the ones that I like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of way.
But yeah,
Out
man.
of way.
Yeah, Russ, you can send us out, bro.
Am I sending us out? Alrighty. Thank you so much, guys, for all the interaction that we get. We really appreciate it. Even those who just take a moment to reply when we post on WhatsApp, on Instagram, and say, hey, send me the link, or wow, this is cool what you guys are talking about. I didn't know this. That really helps us a lot. As always, we want to hear from you. So yes, definitely get in the comments below. How are you using your Waves plugins? Are they like your workhorses? Are you taking them, from just after you've done the hard work and then jumping in? Let us know. There's no right or wrong. We want to hear from you. As always, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Episode 7 is in the barrel, coming your way soon, and we'll see you again.
Away.
Peace. Shout out. Yeah.